Hello guys, I welcome you all in the another lecture. Guys, आज हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं सिंपल मैकेनिज्म्स. Guys, हम will later words see what the mechanism is actually, but before that we will see some basic terms and the concepts. Okay. तो पहला जो इसमें टर्म है that is element. What is an element? और लिंक. एलिमेंट क्या होता है, या हम एलिमेंट को ही हम लिंक भी कहते हैं. गाइस, जो एलिमेंट हैं ये वो पार्ट ऑफ द मशीन होता है या मैकेनिज्म होता है जो कि रिलेटिव मोशन में होता है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दी अनदर. ओके गाइस, वायर एवर इन द मैकेनिज्म्स जहाँ पे भी हम देखेंगे ना कोई भी पार्ट in motion, in the relative motion with respect to the another. For example, if I say here is a cylinder, here is a piston, okay, then here comes the crank. Okay, so this crank becomes the one link because it is a member, it's an element, because it possesses a relative motion with respect to the another. So these both are the links. So element is actually an member that possesses some relative motion. Okay guys, it's also called as a kinematic link. Guys, here's another term called as a kinematics. What is kinematics? Kinematics is a branch of physics. Actually, it's a branch of physics that deals with the relative motions of the objects. Okay, that only sees the relative motion. Basically, if there is a one object that possesses the relative motion with respect to the another, it is seen in the it's related to the kinematics. It does not see the what is the cause of the motion, what are the forces behind that results because of which it has been it is in the state of motion. It only sees the motion, it only sees the velocity or acceleration. Okay guys, now we see the another thing in the links. Links में हम क्या देखते हैं कि there are the two things. First thing is that it should have a relative motion, जो कि मैंने इससे पहले भी कहा. Another, it should be a resistant. It should be a resistant body. What is the concept of the resistant body? Basically, what is a resistant body? Resistant body is that body that has the capability to transmit motion. Resistant body transmits motion. Okay, ठीक. Link need not to be the rigid. Rigid means that it may deform to some extent. Okay, link may deform to some extent, but if it is capable to transmit the motion, whatsoever may be the deformations, more deformation or the small deformation, or even if it is the rigid, it's not necessary it should be rigid, but it should have the ability to transmit the motion. Okay, so what लिंक्स में क्या बेसिकली होना चाहिए, क्या बेसिक दो चीज़ें होनी चाहिए. फर्स्ट थिंग होनी चाहिए देयर शुड बी द रिलेटिव मोशन, तभी हम उसको कहेंगे लिंक. एक तो रिलेटिव मोशन होनी चाहिए, दूसरी होनी चाहिए वो रेजिस्टेंट बॉडी. रेजिस्टेंट बॉडी किसको कहते हैं? दैट हैज़ द एबिलिटी टू ट्रांसमिट मोशन. ओके, Now we will see what are the different types of the links. First is the rigid link. As I said, rigid link is that link that does not deform. Rigid link does not deform. However, it transmits the motion, but it also while transmitting the motion, it does not deform. Okay, AB. Then next to it is the flexible link. Flexible link क्या है? ये डिफॉर्म होते हैं क्योंकि फ्लेक्सिबल है, बट इट ऑल्सो ट्रांसमिट द मोशन. एग्जाम्पल क्या है इसमें? what are the various examples in this? If we see the belts, ropes, ठीक, belts, ropes, okay, belts and ropes comes under the flexible links. Then the third it is a fluid link. Fluid links, it also has the ability to transmit the motion. Okay, then for those fluids we see in case of the brake oils, okay, they form the fluid link. Okay, now the next to it comes the pair. What is a pair? Basically, when there exists the two links transmitting the relative motion, transmitting the motion to one another, or they possess the relative motion to one another, then the two links form a pair, 1 and 2. If you see that here is, and the two links are connected by a joint, by a point, at a point called as a joint. ठीक है, सो ये बन जाता है एक पेयर. सो दो लिंक्स बनाते हैं एक पेयर. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट आर दी वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ द पेयर्स? We will see the lower pair. Pairs are of two types. One is called as a lower pair, another is called as a higher pair. In case of the lower pair, you will see the single type of the motion. Okay, in case of the lower pairs, we will see the single type of the motion. For example, there may be the turning type of the motion. We'll see that is called as a turning. If there is a rotatory type of the motion, it forms a turning pair. Then next to it is the sliding pair. Sliding pair in which the one link slides over the another. Okay, if there exists only the sliding pair, it's again the lower pair. And the third, we will also see the rolling pair. When one link rolls over the another. Okay, there's another lower pair.